It's your boy Big Dawg079 back again with episode number 5 through my eyes. On this episode, I want to talk about the importance of education. You know what I'm saying? Where I come from, inner city, I'm from Chicago, so like we always dreaded going to school. It's probably like that for everybody. Like nobody want to go to school. I used to think I was smarter than the teachers. You know what I'm saying? I used to think I had it all figured out, and then I ended up in prison. You know what I'm saying? And going to school was a way to just get out the cell. So I started going to school, and then like at that time, like we still had like structure in the organizations and all that. So you had to go to school, or you had to be doing security or something. But in the process of going to school every day, I started to discover like my self-esteem and shit like that because I had went to get the GED. You know what I'm saying? So after 90 days of studying, you get to take the test. And I ain't even studied for it or nothing. I just read the book a little bit, and then like it was time to take the test, and I had scored really, really high for the state of Illinois, so it had just restored some of my self-esteem. I didn't like all my life. I felt like I was a dumb motherfucker. Like, you know, your homies joke with you like that. Oh, get your dumb ass out of here. You know, then like your family joke like that and shit too. You know, and then that was like a confirmation that damn, I ain't stupid. So I started pursuing further education. I started going to college. I went to Southeastern Illinois College. I went to P. N. Foster. That's like a correspondence school. I got my GED. I went to college for psychology, small business management. I went with the Literacy Volunteers of America, and I got a tutor certificate where I can help people if they need a tutoring with some shit or whatever like that. And like the point of it all is like I'm a better me because of the education that I got in my lifetime. And I can tell you without a doubt, like if you don't have no education, you're not going nowhere in life. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because there's certain doors that ain't gonna open up if you don't know how to properly communicate. There's certain doors that ain't gonna open up if you ain't got that piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? There's certain doors that ain't gonna open up if you can't reach a level higher than the one that you was raised on. Like if you can't conversate on a level outside of your neighborhood or something like that, you're not going nowhere. So whether it's you sitting up in the classroom learning, or you online learning, or you self-teaching, because that's what I did. I self-taught myself for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And I coupled that with just like grabbing things out of the air, things from just like regular educational opportunities. But the bulk of my knowledge and education came from me reading books. I read over 3,000 books while I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best things that I could have did. It's a saying. I don't know if I think it was like Jim Crow or something like that. They were saying if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book, because that's the last thing they're gonna open is a book. You know what I mean? So when I look, I was just talking to one of my homies before I started shooting this video, and I feel a sense of responsibility now. So like at one point, you know, I was rapping and I was highlighting all the things I did in the street, you know, and then like older now, like a year or two removed from my initial debut to YouTube or whatever like that, and I look back on who I was at that time and what my message was at that time, and like I just want what I'm about today to be reflected in my conversations, my interactions, and everything else. So I don't feel like there's nothing in the world more important than an education. I don't feel like it's no worse feeling than your little kid coming up to you asking you how to spell a word or how to do a math problem, and then you got to go tell him to go ask your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll break somebody's spirit, and then we box ourselves into certain lifestyles by not having an education. If you ain't got no education, you can't never like really get out the street, because how else you gonna provide? You know what I'm saying? So if you out, you watching me, you rock with me, you one of my subscribers, you thinking about potentially subscribing, like that's what I'm about. I'm about education. I'm about betterment. Like by all means, bettering yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you think that knowledge is expensive, it's a tough price to pay for ignorance, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message for today, man. You know, thank everybody for rocking with us. Thank everybody for running the numbers up, for supporting the team, supporting what we got going on. As I always say, if you got a topic you want me to talk about, you got questions, you got anything you want to add to it or whatever like that, hit the comments, man. Leave me a comment. While you right there by the comments, you might as well go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we got more episodes coming up. I'm excited about the rest of the content that I got coming out for the end of this year and the beginning of 2022. So again, man, the message is love yourself, and if you love yourself, educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out. Peace.